All right, guys, let's get to it. We got a couple more big truths to go today before we get out. Been an amazing show so far, so we may as well keep it fucking going. Let's go to the screens. China is doubling down on its territorial claims, and that's causing conflict across Asia. You fucking don't say. Really? China, who illegally fishes in other countries' waters and has been hiding weapons underwater in other people's territories and accidentally surfacing with armed submarines all over the South China Sea while they continue to run quote-unquote exercises and blow missiles up in front of the American Navy just to try to talk that shit. You're telling me those guys are causing conflict across Asia? Wow.
No.
You're blowing my mind right now, CNN. Very impressive.
Unprecedented.
Oh, boy.
China doubling down on its territorial claims, and that's causing conflict across Asia.
You know what the territorial stuff has been? Not only the South China Sea issues, but of course their continuing border dispute with India, right? We've seen how that's gone for the last several weeks. China's encroaching on India's eastern border. They beat a bunch of Indian military dudes to death with rocks over there. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Shit.
They try to act like they didn't do anything, and then the Indians basically are reaching out. They want to flip NATO, fuck OPEC, I think is the direction they're taking. They've been reaching out to the States a little bit, but they're having to amp the fuck up because China is trying to make moves. India races to build border roads and bridges to match China. I fucking bet they are, dude. Now, at least they have plenty of manpower, but they have got some fucking catching up to do. You know what I mean? And we don't want to see India get fucked up by China if we can avoid it. First of all, that's a possible trigger for a world war. We don't want that. You know, everybody would be dead. Secondly, India is a lot of people. It's a lot of consumers that live in the United States. Sounds like somebody that we may want to, consider making friends with. We have a little bit recently. And don't get me wrong, things between the United States and India have been reasonably okay last several years. That's been amping up recently. They're trying to take a very capitalist approach to winning this thing. We like that. And we have a little bit of a symbiosis going in where we buy and sell our oil right now, which is, as you remember from the origin of the Grains of Sand segment, what this is really all about in the long run. Now, as this is going on, we've also been looking to make friends in the region. Once this whole China, Russia, Iran thing has gotten bigger, we're looking for friends out there. We made friends with Australia and Japan, gave them both fighter jets. We're going to build some bases out that way. We're setting ourselves up. We're looking to maybe do the same thing in India. You know what I mean? They've got a problem. We've got hungry mouths to feed. People are pissed off, but that's capitalism, bitch. That is a lot of people out there, and we don't want to see them get all killed by the Chinese. So making friends with India is probably going to be a good move for the United States over the course of the next year, give or take.
I think you're absolutely correct, especially if there's going to be any sort of upcoming conflict, in that region. I think India is a good ally to have in that sense.
It puts us right on their fucking border against China. You know what I mean? So if they make a move, we're right there, dude. We'll install. We'll send some guys to help them at whatever they got on the border. We'll just send them some supplemental dudes normally. Now, don't get me wrong.
Worries me,
I don't
India's
take dispatching American citizens to foreign lands in order to get shot at lightly. But I'm hoping we can avoid most of that with a show of strength here. Hopefully that's the case. I'm sorry.
What worries me is that India's population is definitely very vast, but China's is too. They have a lot of fucking people there. Now there are a lot of what you would call little Chinese people.
Yeah.
Who hopefully would not go along with this sort of thing.
They may defect. They may defect and get annexed just like the UK. Fuck it. I'm down to re-annex our destiny. The only way I'm down with a one-world government is if everything's America. That's a platform. Bombs in schools.
Make everything America again.
I worked on Futurama.
I'm not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? Really speak to you like man to man. I've known you for a long time, William. And I know about your penchant for spying on women.